Hurry! Sorry about that. That music is probably a little bit too epic for our little vacation video. Let me switch to something a little bit more appropriate. That's better. Right, what am I talking about? Ah, staycation. That's what it is. If you've been living in a cave, perhaps you haven't noticed that there is a pretty major pandemic lockdown just about everywhere in the world. And when you live in a small country as Singapore, you can't just pop down for a drive, because you wouldn't have anywhere to go. So given that border ain't opening anytime soon, what do? You do a staycation. I had a little conversation with my 6-year-old son that went something like this. Where are we going, Dad? We're going on a holiday, son. Oh, where? Right there. That hotel that we can actually see right outside our window. Oh, why? Why? You'd rather sit at home doing your homework? Didn't think so. Off we go. So, we settled with 2 nights and nothing but the most iconic hotel in Singapore, Marina Bay Sands. Now, holidaying during this exceptional time, there's a couple of things you'll notice right away. You see these sanitizers just about everywhere. You have to check in everywhere with these pretty annoying barcodes. And of course, you're reminded to always keep your mask on anytime you're outside your room. Oh, and one more thing. The hotel provides a vanity case. And no, it's not to make you pretty. It comes with face mask, gloves, touch-free tool, sanitizer, and a disinfectant. Now you know what kind of holiday we're getting into. And here's a tip. Go on a weekday if you want a nice little surprise upgrade. Put simply, we booked the room that probably normally got us a room somewhere down here. But instead, we would offer the room right here. Nope, keep going. Nope, keep going. Nope, keep going. Yep, right at the top floor and right on the corner too. In
Orchid Suite.
Which is awesome because it is super convenient to access the world famous Sky Park and its infinity pools.
Yeah, baby.
Open it. Right, a quick tour of our Orchid Suite. We start with a very nice view of Gardens by the Bay. The view of the domes and the super tree grove are awesome, especially at night. Overlooking this bay is the first living area with its own TV. That's where I'll be hiding a lot. Next, the dining room with 6 chairs. No idea why 6 chairs given only 3 are allowed to stay here. Comes with plenty of empty shelves. Next, the bathroom comes with a nice and big bath along with separate shower and toilet. On the other side, there's a walk-in wardrobe complete with a dressing table. Again, lots of empty shelves. We should have brought more clothes. There's a very nice and big king-size bed along with another TV and another living area. There's a study work area with an expensive looking chair and a pen that's probably worth stealing. And lastly, the $1 million view of Marina Bay itself. Need I say more? For the budding Instagrammer, you'll probably be glad to know there's plenty of mirrors to help look your best. There's at least 5.
Okay, go pick it up.
For the cheapskate coffee drinkers, you'll probably be sad to know fresh milk is not provided. You have to settle for Coffee Mate.
Press the button. Oh well, we got no milk, so we have to settle for a creamer. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, that's enough.
If you're gonna be watching TV, there are plenty of channels to choose from, including sports, which is fantastic. But, you have to settle for standard definition. I think my grandma's CRT TV looks better than this. Right, it's time to head outside.
Today we are going to the hot swimming pool. Yeah, split bed.
Ah, infinity pool. Who hasn't heard of this iconic pool? If I'm not wrong, it's also one of the most photographed pools in the world. The catch, visiting this iconic pool during this restricted period, you're only allowed 1 hour a day, including the day you check in and check out. But the good thing, at least you don't need to fight with the crowd, which is fantastic. But with a 1 hour limit, you just have to accept whatever weather is like on that day. If you're unlucky like us, it was raining on one of the day, which brings us to talk about one of the most underrated features of the Sky Park, the hot jacuzzi. When the weather's cold, this thing is guaranteed to make you purr like a cat within seconds of stepping into it. Of course, there is a catch. Only one person is allowed in the jacuzzi at a time. You can't even join your family member in the same pool. So get ready to fight for the jacuzzi with your significant other or even your own kids. Moving on, let's talk about food. For starters, if you book one of the staycation deals, generally breakfast is not included. Instead, they provide you with resort credits up to $60 a night. You can put that towards breakfast in style by the pool, like this one at Spago. No buffet style breakfast, but plenty of choices to stuff you up for the day. If you'd rather spend that credit on dinner, we recommend KOMA, which is a Japanese fusion restaurant in the main shopping building. It features a rather grand entrance, with plenty of budding Instagrammers blocking your way. Interior is very elaborate and almost feels more like a theater than a dinner venue. Everything is a work of art here, including their food and drinks. How about this bonsai dessert? Just give them your money. You won't regret it. One caveat though, you definitely want to book this restaurant early, like weeks early, if you want a spot. So what is there to do outside the hotel? Yes, you have plenty of high-end shopping options conveniently located next door. We could do that, but we'll end up with no money left for food and water. So that's not a good idea. And besides, we come here quite often, so almost nothing is new, except the shiny new Apple store. I assume people come here just to check out the fancy architecture rather than buying anything. Who doesn't already have an Apple product? It's worth checking out at least once. Yes, we could go to Gardens by the Bay, but we've been there many times. Digital Light Canvas just came here a week ago. Future World at Art Science Museum, been there like 5 times. Sampan Rides, been there, done that. In the end, we had fun just sitting in the cafe, playing with beauty apps that made us feel good about ourselves. And after that,